Cole's new ride. He's taking it slow on the first off.
Let's put this 202cc motor on this Razor E175 frame. We gotta get rid of the, what is this? I don't know. It's like the guard for the wheel. We gotta get rid of this. Boom. Now since the chain is to come through here, let's cut that off. About right here. There we go. Let's take a little Gorilla Tape and clean up this edge. There we go. Now let's remove this throttle grip and the wires that come down here and go to the brake. It's just one small Allen key. Got this thing loose. Now what we want to do is just take a blade and cut this off. This throttle and grip are complete junk, so I'm just throw it away. I'm gonna throw these two things back on because I have to wait for parts to arrive. Those two things are back on. Let's see how this motor is gonna fit. This is how far to the side it's gonna sit, whether you like it or not. We're gonna have two over here, 2 engine mount bolts. One right there, and then I hope I can get one in here, but I might have to scoot it even farther over because the sprocket coming from here to here, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to scoot it farther over on this bolt. Isn't gonna line up, so we're only gonna have 3. I got the sprocket, so I'm currently drilling 4 holes into it. All right, let's wipe all this crap off and see how it fits on the wheel. Looks like it's all lining up good, except for this bolt. It's a little far to the right, but I'm gonna drill that out and fix it. All right, we got all 4 bolts in. We're gonna put the motor on and see how this chain goes on. We gotta shorten it, and yeah. Now let's make some engine mount bolts. All right, so I put the engine on there, and I put 2 bolts in. Put washers on each side. This motor's getting literally mounted to like nothing, but that's the whole point of this project. Let's get this final one in. All right, I got the engine on here. I got some lock nuts on there, just not tightened yet, but I purposely aligned it a bit over just so the balance of all the weight on the other side can balance out a bit more, but it'll be fine. It's a short chain. Everything will work. I'm gonna tighten all these bolts up and let's get to it. All right, I got all the engine mount bolts tight and everything. Let's get this chain all. There we go. Let's throw it on there. All right, I got the chain on. It's really loose. I mean, I have another chain that I took a link off, one link shorter than this chain, but it was still, I feel like I literally couldn't get the chain on, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. So I just made this kind of like fake, crappy chain tensioner. I mean, I don't even know, it's bad, but I'll have to figure out something for that. I also hooked up the throttle. I'll take this air filter off and show you how I hooked that up. So this engine is actually an engine I rebuilt. So the throttle control is all messed up, but basically this is the governor right here. And then the throttle cable comes to a zip tie right here, and then it just pulls the governor arm, which twists this thing on the carburetor, and yeah, that's the best I have for the throttle cable. It's not anything crazy, so it just comes down here up to a bike brake, but yeah. So I also made a seat for this thing. It's just a piece of plywood with just a 2x1, or a 4x1, I mean. And just a plywood with that to balance it out, and then bungees holding the whole thing together. I'll show you it on the thing. So this is it with the seat on it. This thing's a pretty awesome project. I got it up to about 40, but this thing is very wobbly at that speed, and when I was using the brake, it completely melted the plastic rim that's on this thing. But yeah. Just thought it was a nice project to do, and I get crazy looks when I drive this thing around my neighborhood. So yeah.